Hi there, it's Lee here for iMindBlocks. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing great today. I certainly am. I'm looking forward to sharing this video with you guys. So in this one, I'm going to be taking a look at the Trezor hardware wallet. But in this video, I'm going to be doing a initial setup and first use. So what I'm going to be doing is the very first use of this device. So I've not used it before, so I'm going to go through the whole sort of process step by step, showing you exactly what's involved in the actual first setup. Then I'm going to be connecting it to the actual sort of the online web wallet that's actually provided by Trezor, setting up a Bitcoin wallet for first use, and then hopefully sending out a outbound transaction, just so you can see the whole sort of process step by step. So that's what we're going to be doing today in this video, and I'll be taking you along during this process. So the first thing we need to do is plug it into the computer. This is the device, and it was provided with this cable, which is only about 15 centimeters long. It's really quite short, so I'm going to be using it with a cable which I actually borrowed from my partner's Android phone. So just to make you aware of that. So let's plug it in for the first time. Okay, hopefully you can see that quite clearly. There's just a message on there and it says go to mytrezor.com. So let's go and do that. Okay, so on the computer we're going to open up Google Chrome and we're going to visit the website mytrezor.com. So with Google Chrome there is two options. We can either download a web wallet interface, or we can download a extension for Chrome. So I'm going to use the Chrome extension. I think it will be the simplest way for us to get started with the wallet. So let's add in the extension. Okay, so we just need to add a label for the device. I'll just call it Trezor. Keep it simple. Okay, we need to enter a PIN number for the actual device. And let me show you this as well. Okay, so we need to enter a PIN number for the device. Now on screen you can see there is 9 square boxes, but also on the actual device itself there is a PIN and numeric number layout for the same 9 boxes. So what we need to do is we need to enter the PIN number on screen, but the numbers are actually in a different order, so it's not going to be in sequence from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. We need to use the PIN numbers that are actually displayed on the device to set our PIN correctly. So I'm going to do that now. So I've just entered a 4-digit PIN and I'm going to press enter. Okay, so now the actual PIN numbers have actually changed order. So what we need to do is re-enter the PIN using the new order sequence just to verify the actual PIN number. So I'm going to do that again now. Okay, that's the PIN set up. So now we need to write down our recovery seed. So on the actual screen it's got a note to write down the first word of the recovery seed. And on the actual device itself, it's got the actual first word of the recovery seed. So you can see that there, the first word is express. So what we need to do is start writing down these words in sequence, and then we'll just go through using the buttons on the actual device itself and just go next, write the next word down, and then continuing on. So let's get started with that. So I'm just going to start writing down our recovery seed words now, one by one. So let's start with the first one, which is express. And then we'll just go on to the next one. Spice. And from here we'll continue on. Okay, so this is the last word in our list, which is valid. And now we have the option, the button says again, So I guess we have to verify it somehow. So I guess we're just going to do a kind of a manual verification. So what I'm going to do is going to go through the actual word list and just verify that each one of my words corresponds to each one of the words within this list. Okay, so I've gone through the whole way through and verified the actual recovery words are all correct and in the correct order. So now we just press finish. So the screen is updated on the actual computer, and we now need to enter the PIN number for the actual device. So you can see on the device itself we have 9 digits and they're rearranged into a different order. So then what we need to do is just press on the screen our PIN number to match the numbers on the actual device itself. So I just had to enter the PIN number for a second time there. Maybe I mistyped it the first time around. But now the actual Trezor device has just gone to a locked wallet image. So I'm just going to put that to the side. And on the actual computer screen we can see our actual Bitcoin wallet has been set up. So let's just go to this top part here. So we've got a few different options. I'm not going to go into too many of the actual details because I just want to keep this video kind of focused and on point. But essentially we have a Bitcoin wallet address here. So let's take a look. We've got a list of transactions. We've got to receive it. We can send out and sign and verify. So what I'm going to do first is actually use the actual QR code. I'm going to send a small transaction to this Bitcoin wallet. Once the actual funds are being received, then I'll take you through the actual process with me and we can do a outgoing transaction for this device. Back on the computer screen you can see that the actual account balance has updated. So if I just go to the transactions list, hopefully we should be able to see this incoming transaction. So you can see that's just come through there. At the moment it's unconfirmed. We just need to wait a short period of time for the actual transaction to be confirmed, and then we can send it back as a outgoing transaction. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this transaction to be confirmed. Whilst that was actually being processed, I thought I would just take a look around and see what some of the other features were of the actual Trezor hardware wallet. And this thing is really cool that I've discovered, and I just want to share this with you. So on the actual home screen, you can actually change the actual starting logo. So the current one, or the default one, is this Trezor and the kind of the padlock interface. And then you've got all these other kind of black and white images that you can choose from. Some of the funny ones, there's one, the Mt. Gox one, I thought that was quite humorous. And some of the others, they're just really quite quirky and different. But I also noticed that you can actually create your own image as well. There is a image creator. So what you do is you just go to upload, select an image of your choice. So I decided to use the iMineBlocks logo. You need to sort of adjust it using these sliders to kind of get the final kind of output that you want. Save it, download it to your computer, and then from there you can kind of go back and re-upload it. So that's my one that I re-uploaded there. So to select that, and now we can set that as our home screen. So I'm going to select that, and then we'll see how it looks on the actual device itself. Okay, so I've just had another little tinker now, and this is the kind of the final result. So that's a really cool feature. I think it's a really nice touch, and that is the Trezor with the iMineBlocks logo on there. So yeah, nice touch. Okay, so the transaction has now had one confirmation and been confirmed. So I'm going to try and send out a outbound transaction now. I'm not too sure if we can do it with just a single confirmation or whether we need to make for multiple confirmations of the Bitcoin transaction. But let's try and do it as it is. So if I just actually, let me show you as well, if I just click on the actual timestamp, this part here, it opens up the blockchain.info website and it shows you the details of the actual transaction itself. So you can see now that we're actually on 2 confirmations there. So let's just go back to the Trezor wallet. And what I'm going to do now is make a outbound transaction. So I'm just going to paste the address that I know of, which is my Bitcoin address here. That's the one that I use primarily for most kind of transactions. And the amount that I'm going to send out is the it has the option here to send out the maximum possible amount. So that should consider the Bitcoin fees and then send as much as it can. So it's already worked it out, and it's just less than 0.01 of a Bitcoin, or sorry, 0.1 of a Bitcoin. So you can see the outbound amount there, the fee amount. So what we're going to do now is we are going to send the transaction, but what I'm going to also do is I'm going to kind of capture exactly what happens on the actual device itself, because really that is what I wanted to show you. So on the actual computer screen, if I click to send, so now it's actually saying to, on the actual computer screen, it's saying to send the actual transaction. It's got the details on screen and also the actual address that it's going to. And on the actual device itself, hopefully you can see that fairly sharp, hopefully. It's got the actual confirmation settings, so it says the amount and also the address that it's going to. So now on the actual Trezor device, we just need to press the confirm. So I'm just going to press that now. And it's just a double confirmation, really send this amount to this address including the fee. So yes, confirm again. Okay, the actual computer screen is updated and that transaction is on its way. Okay, so that just about concludes this video. Thanks very much for watching. So this has been me setting up and using the Trezor hardware wallet for the very first time, and I've really enjoyed using this device. The device actually, it's really simple to set up. You can definitely see the benefits are, which is obviously keeping your Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies safe. This device, I've only really touched the surface of the capabilities of the actual device itself. I know that it's certainly capable of doing so much more, such as supporting multiple currencies. It works with different wallets. You can also be used for two-factor authentication and a whole range of other different things. So this device is really a capable device, and they're always sort of building and expanding upon the actual capabilities of it. So I've really enjoyed using it, and even though it has got lots of functionality, if you just want to use it in a simple fashion, that's an option that is open for you, and you can really make the best use of that. So it's really cool. One of the cool features that I found, which is really just kind of a gimmick or almost novelty, was the fact that you can actually change the actual logo. So I've changed it there to the iMineBlocks logo, and that's just a kind of a cool feature that you can do. It personalizes it and makes it feel like it's a bit more unique to me and mine. So yeah, that's a cool extra bonus feature. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this video and found it useful and informative. If you have, please give it a like. If you like this kind of style of video, then please subscribe to my channel. I upload videos like this on a regular basis, and I appreciate having you as part of the community. If you have any questions or comments regarding this device or crypto in general, then please let me know in the comments area, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.